So I wanted to talk to you today about the inner child. We often react without knowing it from our inner child. When we get hurt, when we automatically lash out, this is something that is speaking to our inner child's pain that we hold. And very often we get irritated with ourselves. We are impatient. We are even judging ourselves for holding on to these patterns. And in fact, that is quite counterproductive. So I would encourage you to notice the situations where you react like that and be curious. Notice what it is that you find triggering and ask yourself, do I see something within my own childhood that would somehow explain why it is that I have such sensitivity to this? And when you discover what it is, what I would invite you to do is to really communicate with that younger part within yourself that is still very much part of you. The first thing to do is to acknowledge it, to realize that it's there, and especially with these difficult emotions that arise, tell yourself, tell the inner child in you that it has every right to feel like that. And if certain episodes from your childhood come in your memory, you can also validate what has happened in the past, why it is that your inner child feels like that. Having acknowledged what it is that your inner child is dealing with and what the current circumstance reminds you of, the second thing you can do is be with your inner child. Be with your inner child in a way that a loving, caring, and patient parent would be. So, very often with these patterns that we notice in ourselves, we start getting a little bit annoyed that it's been such a long time that we're dealing with this, and can't I break through this pattern? That does not help. That is not a way that a loving and patient parent would handle a child. So this is in a way, again, telling the child, you're not good enough, you should be further than this. Exactly, in a way, fueling the fire instead of calming the child and letting it know that it's okay. So once you have managed to get into contact with the inner child, once you have let it know that it's completely okay to feel how it feels, and even if that these are challenging emotions, be with it. Be with it the way that you would wish perhaps that your parents were with you, without judgment, where everything is okay. You could be very angry or very sad or have any emotions that arise, and be there for yourself. Allow yourself to feel them. Don't wallow in them. They can go as soon as they're really embraced with open hands. If they're not systemic emotions, that they don't come from your family system, but they're really from your own background, from your own childhood. As soon as they're felt and seen and acknowledged, they would dissipate. So they turn from a secondary emotion into a primary emotion that has a high point and then again dissipates. So I encourage you to practice this with yourself. If the situation that arises it's not possible to do this, do that later. Remember the situation, feel the emotions that arise, get in touch with the inner child part of you that had reacted in this way. Perhaps you have memories of the reason for this reaction, and acknowledge the child and be with it. Dare to be there really for yourself, in a way, really supporting yourself how you wish you were supported in your youth. I wish you a wonderful time with your inner child, and please let me know any insights that you get and any breakthroughs that you have. Thank you for watching.